Engineers, managers, and IEs, watch how I save 50,000 annual labor hours at one biotech facility and how you can scale it to your own business. Stop struggling to boost efficiency and productivity and watch this quick case study to directly impact your own metrics. Let me share my screen. So again, we're going to talk about how I eliminated workflow interruptions and save 50,000 labor hours. Here's the situation. The manufacturing director wanted to accelerate improvements in costs, productivity, efficiency, capacity, cycle time, quality defects, ergonomics, and lead time, everything. So I was asked to improve staff ability to observe the details of their process for big improvements. The team realized they could improve performance metrics by eliminating workflow interruptions. Watch what happened. The task was to deliver motivating and effective training on the production floor to improve metrics, engage the staff in the process of continuous improvement. This wasn't considered important due to competition, cost pressure, safety, and quality requirements being a very high priority. The site was committed to developing and advancing processes to uncover improvement opportunities, including latent safety and quality risks. We needed to find a better way to eliminate the workflow interruptions. So watch carefully. Here's how we executed this. The solution was to develop a new process called Observe, Analyze, Improve, and implement this with 18 managers across 4 shifts. The managers were first trained on the 7 wastes and how to identify them in the work area. First step was observe. So I coached the managers one-on-one in their work area on the details of what was actually happening at each step of their process, and those observations were documented in real time. They began to see the details causing the workflow interruptions that they hadn't ever noticed before. Maybe this happens at your facility. Then we analyzed. Back at their desk, the managers were shown how to prioritize the most impactful observations by identifying both the magnitude of the potential benefits and also the difficulty of implementing a proposed corrective action. Then we got into improving. The final step was to create an action plan for the prioritized opportunities. These action plans use lean tools to eliminate motion waste, waiting waste, over-processing, transportation, and inventory issues. And yes, it really works. The results were tracked weekly and discussed with the team, often in lessons learned format. Sharing the improvements they made spurred additional improvements by other teams. The results were fantastic. This coaching enabled 18 managers to effectively observe the process details on the floor. The group achieved a reduction of 50,000 annual hours of non-value-adding work activity. This enabled managers to redeploy staff to where they're needed more. That's an important point, redeploy in the same organization. This used mapping the processes, conducting highly effective Gemba walks, and eliminating the 7 wastes. After I moved on to the next project, that staff eliminated another 50,000 labor hours on their own, proving that the model is sustainable. I'm offering a 30-minute complete free webinar on executing this process. This will have a huge impact on U.S. manufacturing as it's adopted by eliminating dozens or hundreds of workflow interruptions. Here's your call to action. Just click the email link in the description below so I know where to send you the link to my free 30-minute webinar on how to implement this awesome improvement process at your site. It is important to click the subscribe button to access more optimizing technique training to share with your team. Join the over 1,000 professionals I've personally trained to eliminate waste and workflow interruptions, and maybe triple your rate of improvements. So click to subscribe and send me your email contact. And be thinking, which colleagues should you share this with? See you on the other side.